All right, thank you everybody for being here. We have head coach Jonatan Giráldez. I'm not seeing any hands, but Andre, you want to kick us off?
Yes. Thanks for speaking with us, Jonah. Appreciate it. Good to see you back.
Hello.
Been a
Thank you.
bit. Um, of course, I have the standard question for you about availability of some of the players. I know some players were getting close, but want to focus specifically on Hal Kershfelt as well, as we think it's been a minute since we had an update about her.
She's back.
Sweet. Love that.
She's back. Sorry.
No, I appreciate it. And Casey Kruger got some minutes in the last game. And also Kate Wiesner. We also haven't heard an update about her as well.
Yeah, Casey is back. She's gonna be more available if we compare with the last week. She has some restrictions, but she will be more available if we compare with the last week. And Kate Wiesner is not available yet.
Okay, I appreciate it. And to turn the focus to the opponent, to Utah, and obviously to the team itself, to the Spirit. It seems like the team finally, got over the had a chaotic game, but got a win. What are you kind of looking at defensively to tighten up a bit so that you can still be a danger in attack, but also to defend as well? Because the team over the past few weeks have let in quite a few more goals than we've been used to.
Yeah, I think we started well the season in terms of defensive games. We had 3 games in a row that we didn't concede any goal, and in the last games we are conceding a lot of goals. We know that we are recovering players to clean the bag. We had to change some things, and in the end, for me, it's just not about the defensive line. It's as a team. The other day, we had 2 big mistakes. But not in the defensive line. We had 2 big mistakes as a team, defensive high, and also the reorganization, how we have to have our shape to make sure that the team is compact when we cannot be aggressive. And we have been working on that this week, and tomorrow is going to be a good test because we know how difficult is Utah. They like to high press. They are a combinative team. So we need to do a perfect game to have chances to win tomorrow, attacking and defending.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll step aside.
Luis, go ahead.
Buenas tardes, coach. Bienvenido de vuelta. Quería preguntarte, hablé con Adrián la semana pasada y estábamos hablando un poco de verdad del equipo este año. El equipo está jugando muy bien fuera de casa, inclusive si no me equivoco están 4-0 fuera de casa, pero este año quizás como el año pasado, el Audi Field ha sido un poco difícil ganar en casa. O sea, ¿qué tan importante sería volver a casa y sacar esta victoria ante Utah?
Sí, fíjate cómo es el fútbol. Hemos puesto mucho énfasis este año en los partidos fuera de casa como principal aspecto a mejorar y hemos ganado los 4 de Liga y también la Challenge Cup, es decir, 5 de 5. Pero en casa se nos están atascando los partidos y tenemos que volver a recuperar sensaciones porque sabemos cuánto de importante es la afición en nuestro campo y tenemos que conseguir que el Audi Field Stadium sea un fortín. Entonces mañana es una buena oportunidad después de conseguir la victoria el otro día, estando a 3 puntos del líder, bueno, estando en una posición cómoda en la liga, pero sabemos que tenemos que ganar y conseguir puntos de 3 en 3. Es un deber tener que, bueno, darles alegrías a la afición porque realmente la afición en nuestro campo está respondiendo muy bien.
Hablando un poco de las lesiones, ¿verdad? Le comunicaste al compañero que van a estar de vuelta varias jugadoras. Hay jugadoras como Sarr, si no me equivoco el apellido y me corrige si me equivoco, que no ha visto acción básicamente desde la temporada pasada. O sea, yo sé que estamos básicamente casi llegando al break de verano, o sea, pero de pronto quizás se está contemplando en el futuro traer alguna jugadora que pueda estar disponible en esa posición o la van a esperar que se recupere.
Bueno, estamos viendo cómo progresa. Ha sido momentos duros para ella, de ups and downs, especialmente con el dolor de espalda. Ahora mismo está mejor, está bastante mejor. Tenemos que dar un poquito de tiempo para valorar todas las opciones. En cuanto al mercado, pues siempre tenemos que estar abiertos a poder tener cualquier incorporación. Creo que es nuestro deber intentar reforzar el equipo en todas las líneas, no conformarnos. Por lo tanto, todas las opciones están abiertas.
Muchas gracias, coach, y nos vemos mañana.
Gracias.
Jose, go ahead.
Jonah, thank you for spending time with us. You mentioned there in Spanish of the ups and downs of SARS recovery process. How has it been? How's the communication been with SAR about the injury itself? And Do you have a timetable of her possible return?
No, timetable I don't have. Communication is very good. I have a good relation with her. I try to be as close as possible to give support because in the end of the day, not having the chance to play, she's a good teammate. She's a good person. She's trying to have the teammates doing other things. Obviously, we need her on the field, but right now the only thing I can say is I try to give her support week by week. We don't have a timeline right now to be back. What I said is she's much better than the last month. That's an important step forward, and let's see if she's still progressing in the way that she has to be to help the team, just not off the field, also on the field.
Thank you for that translation. You mentioned how much you want to get back to Audi Field being a fortress. I didn't know this is off topic, but the team that owns the building has recently changed the pitch manager, the person who's in charge of the pitch. How have you felt the pitch has looked like this year? How it's looked, how it's been maintained, and has it been well for you guys compared to last year?
This year, being honest, is much better if we compare with the last season. Last season, I remember after summer was not in a good condition, but right now we have to say thank you and keep going in this direction because right now the field is pretty good.
And lastly, for your team, like what kind of pitch do you need to have your team play the best football possible? Some teams play with a slick pitch, teams like a dry pitch. What is your preference?
I didn't understand. Sorry, can you repeat it?
What kind of field do you like your team to play on? Is it a slick pitch, a dry pitch? Like, what do you prefer?
Slick pitch here. Also in the facilities, always we try to water the field between drills because I think it's much better to make sure that the rhythm of the ball is high and also because the risk of injury is less. I mean, when the field is dry and you have to change the direction, for example, you have to stop and nuzzle. And when you are sprinting, I mean, it's much better for the players, for the healthy, for the environment, for the for the all people who is there on the stadium enjoy with the field.
Gracias, Jonah.
And
we'll wrap up with Marissa.
Hi, Jonah. Question for you back to availability. I know Paige is still on the disabled 45-day list. Do we have a timetable on her and how she's doing?
she's doing well. She's doing part of the rehab process on the field. That's a very positive thing because the first step when you start running, on the field is important and she's feeling good. Um, Everything is going in the progression that we expected, so that's beautiful news. And yeah, we need to give her a little more time to make sure that the back is gonna be quick, but at the same time, sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, everyone. We'll be right back with Heather Steinbrook.
Bye.